Johnny Depp, Hollywood's mysterious rebel. There are movie stars, and then there are legends, those rare souls who blur the line between truth and fiction. Johnny Depp is one of them, an actor, musician, and dreamer whose life is as dramatic and unpredictable as the roles he plays. Born on June 9, 1963, in Owensboro, Kentucky, Depp grew up surrounded by instability. His family moved constantly, and the young boy often found refuge in music as an escape from the chaos. The guitar became his first love, his first voice of freedom. He dropped out of school at 16 to pursue his dream of becoming a rock star. But fate had other plans. Through a twist of fate, and a little encouragement from Nicolas Cage, Depp found himself in front of the camera. His debut in A Nightmare on Elm Street was brief but captivating. By the late 1980s, 21 Jump Street had made him a teen idol. But Depp didn't want fame based on posters and fan frenzy. He wanted truth, art, transformation. And so began the most fascinating journey in cinema. With Tim Burton, he created some of the most hauntingly beautiful characters in film history, the gentle Edward Scissorhands, the terrifying Ichabod Crane, and Sweeney Todd's gloomy barber. Each performance carried whispers of Johnny's inner world, misunderstood, imaginative, and defiantly unique. Then came Captain Jack Sparrow. A role that changed everything. Inspired by rock legend Keith Richards and silent film jokers, Depp transformed an ordinary pirate into an immortal character, unpredictable, charming, and completely alive. He wasn't just playing Jack Sparrow, he was Jack Sparrow. And suddenly, the world fell in love again. The Pirates of the Caribbean series had made him one of the richest stars in history, yet behind the fame was a man who never stopped feeling like an outsider. For Depp, success was never a destination. It was a disguise, a way to create, to search for something real. But fame came with a storm. His personal life, from his high-profile relationships to his long legal battles, often makes more headlines than his art. Still, those who know his work see the truth: a sensitive artist, a father, a musician, and a man who still believes in storytelling as a kind of salvation. Even through the noise, Johnny keeps returning to what matters most: art. His performances in Finding Neverland, Black Mass, and Minamata reveal a quiet depth, a reminder that behind every strange character, there lives a man full of compassion and pain. Today, Johnny Depp stands as a living paradox, both rebel and romantic, criminal and poet. He continues to paint, play guitar, and act, but more importantly, he inspires. Because his story reminds us that art is not about perfection, it's about integrity. Johnny Depp's life is a song of contradictions, fame and fragility, chaos and beauty. He has lived through fire and found peace in creation. And after decades of triumph and trial, one thing remains true. He is not defined by his scandals or his successes, but by his relentless pursuit of imagination. Johnny Depp, the rebel who turned his wounds into wonder, and became one of the most unforgettable souls in Hollywood history.